YouTube, it's me, MagentaMan43, and today a bunch of new albums just came out. So we have The Life of Pierre 5, Hall of Fame by Polo G, and Culture 3 by the Migos. First up, we'll be listening to The Life of Pierre 5. I am actually pretty excited for The Life of Pierre 5 because I always find myself loving the beats that Playboi Carti uses and feeling like he doesn't really adequately be worth it, you know?
My hands on my stick like a little witch.
And no hate to Playboi Carti, he's doing his own thing. When Pierre Bourne makes a great beat and Playboi Carti just mumbles over it and it sounds terrible, I just find that a bit disrespectful. So Pierre's solo music, the highly anticipated Life of Pierre 5, this many, is coming out today, and we have it now. And I don't have Spotify in this phone, because this phone, if I recorded on it, would run out of storage, and I have to record 3 full album reactions today. So I have to use my other phone, which is the one with Spotify on it. That's why this one is so tiny. So, let's get into this. First up, we have intro, official audio.
We want to give everyone a 5G phone on us with all the entertainment you love.
There
like
might be
Disney Plus,
ads because I'm watching on
ESPN
YouTube.
Plus, and now
sadly.
Google Play.
Tomorrow.
She's talking to his mom, very nice. Oh, it's
Okay,
his
I'm
grandma.
gonna talk to my dad. Okay, I'm playing. Baby, give me brain, yeah, baby, go.
The transitions are going to be terrible like that because I'm listening on YouTube, but that was a pretty good transition, I think.
Money day, make you scream my name. I got the same, yeah. Baby, give me brain, yeah, baby.
Young nigga gay. Young nigga from Flake. Smoking a gay. In my dolly. Big.
Baby, give me brain, yeah, baby, go insane.
That's the whole verse? So far, that's one of the worst Playboi Carti verses I've ever heard. He was just spewing utter nonsense. Like, at some points on Whole Lotta Red, at least you could understand what he's saying. That was pure nonsense. Which is why I like Pierre doing his solo music over these beats. This is a cool beat.
Let me switch lanes, go a different pace.
This is why I hate listening on YouTube. I can't hear the transitions. So it's the end of that song coming right in, and there's just a Chips Ahoy ad in the middle, and I can't listen on Spotify.
Give it a race and
I need energy.
yeah, I ain't a dog.
Capri Sun.
Scrolling great, just walking by and everything, yeah, so casually. She's a zombie, faith I got, I feel lonely. I think I should cook me.
This one's really long. Okay, that's probably the second best, but so far, this is just what I expected. It's these fun, bouncy beats that you can just vibe to, and Pierre, on the first track, he's doing solid rapping. This one, it's not as much. I would say Switching Lanes is the best track so far, then Hula, then the intro. But yeah, nothing that we haven't really expected. However, one thing I will give to him, the beats are very well layered. One thing that I find annoying about a lot of trap beats is that there's one main melody, and then the drums and the bass, and that's the extent of the beat. These are really well layered so far, so that's really cool. Next up, we got Couch.
Pretty got these days this time, but name my nigga will be on time. You fancy, oh man, and my pocket's swollen, yeah. My brother couch, yeah, with a couple thousand. Now look at me now, we don't even be speaking no more. Stay that baby, I can't say none of you. They had a trap beat, wondering why be on time. I say yo Pierre, y'all say come out here, yo Pierre.
Okay, that beat was a lot cooler. I still think Switching Lanes is the best rap song by rapping standards, but that's probably my favorite song so far. Yeah, it's just fun, bouncy stuff. The mixing on that song was a bit weird. It sounded like there was like 3 or 4 different people, but it's just Pierre. So, I don't know. Okay, next up, we got 42. But first, a Verizon ad.
With all
Thanks,
the entertainment you
YouTube.
love, like Disney Plus.
Oh yeah, I'm calling you. I'm on that home, baby girl. I'm calling you. Don't be no drama, baby. I got horse, it's cool. She won't be.
He's doing the slow tempo thing again. That's my favorite so far. His rapping was slightly better on that, but his flow was a little bit weird. That's my favorite. So at number 1 we got 42, then Couch, and then Switching Lanes. Okay, Biology 101.
Yeah. I just wanna go up to my hotel. Like I'm Cassidy. I just want your body like anatomy. Smoking and have to waste some time, but we don't do the vision. That's so Raven with the grind. You know I got these visions. Yeah.
Was that? Whoa! Was that a That's So Raven bar? That's So Raven with the, yeah, That's So Raven bar. Okay. Continue.
Yeah, y'all nigga. I was a year through the boy on stage. It's all love, these won't be gang. Rappers be fans who got my plans too. All on their head, just like some shampoo. Roll a team, yeah. In the strip club, yeah. The lodge, yeah. Free my G.
Another really good beat. His rapping was also okay on that one. That's now my second favorite, behind 42. This is so well produced so far. Just, oh my, whew. The beats are just so bouncy and fun. This is a really good produced album so far. Now we have Sauce Boy 2 featuring Uzi, which was released as a single, but I didn't listen to it because I didn't really want to and I knew the album was coming out. So this is going to be my first reaction to this.
Hey, it's me, your skin.
Work hard for that. Bands like I'm insane. Money talk at the same time like Jim. Wow. I can put that bitch in the motherfucking pretend. Take those shots from lens to lens. I'm getting money for Instagram.
Okay, that one, the beat on it wasn't as fun and layered and wasn't as good as the melodies of the other ones. That's probably not top 3. I think Pierre out-rapped Uzi on that. The features so far, there have been 2 of them, and they've both been pretty bad. That Uzi one was bearable, but I just know we can do better than that. So, next up we got Practice. These are long songs, too. Other than the intro, all the songs have been at least 3 minutes, which is pretty long for a trap album. So now we got Practice. That's the chorus? The SpongeBob bar?
You can walk in my shoes, cause you on some change, yeah. Baby, don't give me IQ, yeah, her head, make me think, my way, all I know, throw me the alley.
Still, that one, not top 3 on the album, just doesn't have as much depth as some of the earlier stuff. He went on a 3-track run with Couch 42 and YNS, which really, the beats were so good, they were just so fun. And then Sauce Boy 2 and Practice, not that good. Now we got 40 Clip.
People talk down, yeah, I don't hear up for king, bitch, I'm the 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 king.
Wait, who's the king?
Bitch, I'm the king,
oh, okay.
And my diamonds wet, make my little bitch wet. Don't be hard, looking like gold, nigga.
Okay, that's another kind of lifeless beat. It started off really hot. Let's see if you can pick it back up. We got Retroville. Is it gonna sound different than a trap song? Or is it just called Retroville?
Skirt, 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 skirt.
There's clearly a deeper meaning here that I'm missing when he says skirt 20 times in a row.
Oh, shit. Like purple, of course, I let nature take its course.
Once again, or rather, the beat was a bit more full of life there, but not top 3 on the album again. I want to see it get back into its stride, because in the beginning, I was really liking it, but these songs are way too long. That's not a question. I'd say for a trap song, where where it's really just the melodies and the flows that differ, I would probably say you should get 2 hooks in a verse, and that should be it. It shouldn't be 5 minutes of just the same thing over and over, because that gets repetitive and boring. Next up, we got Drunk and Nasty.
Yeah. You wanna get drunk in this? Drunk in this, so nice as this.
That's also just not very good. The feature was probably the best feature so far, because Uzi and Cardi were really underwhelming. Okay, next up we got Amen, which is only 3 minutes long. Oh, God. That's right.
I'm living too fast and furious. 400 damn raps on my shoulder. Babe, you got us angels. And we ain't all angels.
Okay, that beat was slightly better than some of the other ones recently, but still not top 3. Come on. We got Groceries now, which we know is a good song, but I'm going to listen to it anyway.
You know, get the bag like me, get the cash like me, get the fans like me. Big brother, go purple like a Danny Glover. My money talking funny and stutter. Get the bag like me, get the cash like me, get the fans like me.
That's my 3rd favorite on the album, but we've already heard Groceries, but it's such a good song, so we know we like it. Those are the bouncy, fun beats we're looking for. Okay, now we got Butterfly, which is another relatively short one. Oh yeah, also I want to mention that on Groceries, I'm very surprised by how good his rapping actually is, because he's pronouncing every single word and he's flowing pretty well. So for a trap song, it's pretty good rapping. Okay, once again, not top 3 in the album, but the beat was slightly better there, so okay, now we got For You, which was a single. So we've already heard For You, but I'm still gonna listen to it because it's still a good song. Okay, the album is finished. The Life of Pierre 5 by Pierre Bourne. Let's give it a 6. I'm going to give it from a 6 to a 6.5, something like that. But for a trap album, that's probably like up there in the 8s, the 8 to 9 range, because that's one of the best produced trap albums I've ever heard. I feel like his production really did take a step up on some of those songs. Some of the songs were a bit lackluster, however. My top 3 songs. That's the end of the video. It's about what I expected it to be. I liked it. It's not meant to be anything crazy. It's just meant to be a fun album, just like the album cover looks like. That's a pretty good album. I enjoyed it. For trap standards, but if you're putting it into quality standards, yeah, it's more of a 6 to a 6.5. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.